The professional, hard-working teachers and guidance counselors of ACIT, would you all please stand? How about a round of applause? And certainly, a round of applause for all the parents and guardians who have raised and guided these students for the past 18 years. It is my honor to bring ACIT's Valedictorian and Class President, Juan Belmonte, to the podium for his
Good evening, and welcome to the Board of Education, Dr. Gunther, Mr. DeFelice, administration, faculty, families, and friends, fellow graduates. Take a moment to look around. Take this all in. Breathe. We have made it, finally. This is it. This is our moment. Tonight, I want to talk about change, and not the crazy, ego-induced, self-serving change that we see in today's political climate. I want to talk about how each and every one of you have been changed by this institution, and how now we must go out and invoke that same kind of change into our society. But before we go into detail regarding this topic, I want to thank my Red Hawk family for changing my life for the better. Class of 2016, I must say, what an honor it has been to serve each and every one of you over the past 4 years. I've held many titles in my time here at ACIT. President, Captain, Valedictorian, but the most important title, the title I treasure the most, is Red Hawk. About 4 years ago, we walked through the doors of ACIT for the first time. We were strangers, coming from different towns, backgrounds, and cultures. We come from 23 different municipalities, from Atlantic City to Hamilton, Galloway Township to Estelle Manor, 566 square miles. We are white, black, Hispanic, and Asian, oriented different in our race, ethnicity, and sexual orientation. We are the melting pot of Atlantic County. And tonight, we gather here to celebrate our academic achievements and our unity as Red Hawks. Red Hawks, tonight, we will be graduating from the institution we have called home for the past 4 years. We have learned to accept our differences, and we have utilized these differences to learn more about ourselves, who we want to be, who we do not want to be, and who we will strive to become. After tonight, we will go into new institutions, colleges, and universities, the armed service, the workforce, and trade schools. After tonight, we will find a new family. And as we settle into these new families, I challenge our class to never forget about the values of ACIT. inclusiveness, diversity, and the burning desire to pursue what we love. We need to take a hard look at the institution, at the organization, at the city, and at the society in which we plan to enter. Does it embody Red Hawk values? Is it fair, just, inclusive, and diversified? If the answer is no, if our new families do not live up to our values, Red Hawk values, then we have a moral and social responsibility to change that system. Consider the world around you. Think about the education system, criminal justice system, politics, healthcare, our economy, the military, and veteran services. Generations before us have worked to improve these institutions. And although they have made many improvements, there is still so much more that must be done. And so I urge our class tonight, do not run away from systems that lack our values. Charge towards them wholeheartedly. We are going to enter systems in which we find discontent, systems that are absent or lacking in the values and principles we hoped were there. And in that moment of discontent, we are faced with two options. Either we choose to enter those situations with complacency, or we choose to enter those situations with determination and guts to transform them. Each and every one of us sitting in this room tonight can make a difference. Carpenters and engineers, building a new generation of safer and more reliable infrastructure. Doctors and nurses, who will find the cutting-edge ways to treat patients. Administrators and teachers, who will educate the next generation of students. And plumbers, chefs, and electricians, who will start their own businesses and provide jobs, energy, and food services to our economy. We can make a difference. Each and every one of us sitting in this room tonight can make a difference, can help change someone else's life, can build a better society. We are all capable of that. Our teachers, our families, our friends have prepared us for that moment when we can make a difference. But we are the only ones that can decide if we will act when that moment is upon us. There's a lot of talk in today's society. People who will speak of change, but do not have the confidence to act upon that which needs changing. Our world needs more action. Actions that reflect what we know in our heart to be right. Margaret Mead, a women's rights activist and anthropologist, once said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has." And now it starts with us, Red Hawks. You guys give me hope that one day the rest of the world will be united as the 310 students sitting in this room are tonight. We are Red Hawks. We came from different towns and we were able to come together as one. Never forget that. And never forget that differences do not have to lead to division. Differences are an opportunity for unity. And unity is an opportunity for change. Thank you, class of 2016. I love you all.
Thank you, Juan Carlos.
It's my distinct honor to present to you the graduates of the class of 2000.
to bring Class President Juan Carlos Belmonte to the podium to lead the class in the turning of the tassel.